The galaxy can be a massive, wondrous place, filled with a variety of beautiful and unique worlds. However, with its beauty, the galaxy often brings tyranny. Thankfully, in a universe so large, there are those willing to resist such tyranny in order to live free. Sure, sometimes that freedom isn't the cleanest or safest, but it still brings with it a sense of character and hope. One such prime example of that character is the Black Spire Outpost on Batuu. Located in the Outer Rim territories, hidden away in the Trilon sector with 3 suns and 2 moons, sits a beautiful planet called Batuu. In the past, before the advent and popularization of hyperspace travel, Batuu was a bustling checkpoint for travelers hoping to make their way into the mid-rim systems. Unfortunately, when hyperspace travel did arrive, the hyperspace lanes directed most travelers past Batuu. Overnight, the busy and lively checkpoint fell off the radar for most pilots. But thankfully, the resiliency of our galactic denizens meant that new life could be found in the spires. While the volume of travelers wouldn't return, a new industry made its home in Black Spire Outpost: smuggling. Sure, it wasn't entirely legal work, but with the eventual oppression of the Galactic Empire, the letter of the law began to make less and less sense. Citizens around the galaxy followed it, but they followed it out of fear. Thankfully, there were those who did not fear tyranny. They made their home in Smuggler's Alley. One of the more colorful locations at Black Spire Outpost was Oga's Cantina. Ogagara, the proprietor, was perhaps a bit cranky, but that was the kind of sass a place like Batuu attracted. That sass also came with resourcefulness. When it came to entertainment for the venue, Oga had an old Star Tours RX series pilot droid repurposed into a DJ. Those looking to make, independent and confidential trade deals often found themselves ironing out the details over a drink or two at Oga's. From there, trade would often find itself making its way through a few different markets, which stood as a testament to how, despite its fate in the Outer Rims, Batuu still thrived in its own unique way. Across the way sat Dok-Ondar's Den of Antiquities. Run by a particularly resourceful Ithorian of the same name, Dok-Ondar was home to a number of rare and priceless artifacts, including a baby Sarlacc and the lightsaber once owned by Jedi Master Ki-Adi-Mundi, who died tragically during the ruthless uprising of the Galactic Empire. If the goods needed to head off-world, there was the local shipping company, Onaka Transport Solutions. Sure, his ships weren't as flashy as the cargo transports in the core systems, but what Hondo's ships lacked in hull stability, they made up in character. Now, some of the more common goods traded would often find themselves worked into the local economy through Merchant Row. It was a quaint corner of Black Spire Outpost lined with various vibrant and unique shops. Whether it was clothes at Black Spire Outfitters or toys for the young ones at the Toydarian Toymaker, citizens of Batuu could find and acquire the goods they needed. It proved especially helpful during the reign of the Empire and later the First Order. Of course, any indication of thriving in the galaxy usually meant that the First Order wasn't too far behind to try and corrupt and exploit it. They eventually illegally occupied Docking Bay 9 of the outpost. Led by Lieutenant Agnon, the First Order invaded Black Spire with the infamous and ruthless 709th Legion, known as the Red Fury. As they do elsewhere in the galaxy, the First Order deployed their troops across the outpost to harass otherwise innocent civilians and to try and pressure others into joining their cause. However, all hope is not lost. On the outskirts of Black Spire Outpost lies a camp occupied by those who have hope for a brighter tomorrow and one free of the tyranny of the First Order. These heroes put everything they have on the line in order to help free the galaxy, and with their resourcefulness and resilience, they will without a doubt return Black Spire Outpost to its glory days. Till the Spire! This week's video was sponsored by the Resistance. Are you looking to stop the tyrannical spread of oppression by the First Order? Are you interested in righting the wrongs that have occurred on your homeworld? Do you like to travel? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then the Resistance might just be for you.